I'm super excited. This is the first time my children will have 3 of their grandparents like all in the same place, which is beautiful. Anyway, so when I go on my rides, I be in my head thinking and shit, and sometimes I share it with y'all. So here we are again. So I was having a conversation with my husband, and before I left, and it's just been in my brain, So we've been having a conversation about a bunch of things, but I was telling him how that's like 17, you know what I mean? I was in a really I've shared a little bit with y'all about being in a dark place at one point, right? So anyways, at that time I was telling my husband that basically when I think back about, like, they'd be like, who was your first love and stuff like that, right? And I look at like the first person I like had a serious relationship with, that I was with for some time, but that was a very destructive relationship. And I was 17 years old, and I was super young. And in the beginning, I thought I loved this person, right? And then after a while, I didn't feel that way. I was just terrified of this person. I just wanted to get out and find the best way to get out alive. That's real talk. But anyways, what I was saying was that basically it's crazy because if I can sit down right now and think about like who was really like who is my real like first love, right? I would have to say my husband is. And it's not like to be corny or nothing like that, but it's a person I've experienced so much growth and so many lessons within myself of self-love. And that's why I feel that way. When I was 17 years old in this relationship, right? First of all, looking back now, I didn't love myself the way I love myself now. I thought I did, but I was living for the outside world. So it's like I wasn't living for myself. So because of that, I had no self-love. And we think we have self-love because we buy ourselves nice things, we look nice. I don't know, I feel like I associated that with self-love. Like, well, I'm taking care of myself. Well, I'm surviving, so I love myself, I'm not, I may go through it, but I get back up. Okay, that's all good. But that doesn't really mean you're taking care of yourself or you love yourself. That doesn't mean that. Most of the time we're just like, people are just surviving and they don't know that they have no self-love. So it's really hard to love someone when you don't love yourself. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like when I went into my relationship with my husband, at the time, that's what I was going for. I wasn't searching for the exterior as much, you know what I mean? I started to dig in, and I talk about this a lot in my other videos, but I started to dig in. And because of that, I was able to be in this relationship for as long as I have been in a state of awareness, even when I'm unconscious in the things that I'm doing. And when I say that, I mean, like, I always come back to my awareness where I realize, okay, this is where you went left, you know what I mean? And if you want to be the person that you want to be for you, not for anybody else, then you're going to have to change certain things, you know what I mean? So I feel like in anything that we've been through in our relationship, it has always grown because I've learned something about myself, which in turn would help me be different in the relationship in a more, positive way or whatever. And I don't know, I just feel like because of that, I can see that as my first love, because I loved myself so much that I was able to grow for me, but at the same time, that growth within myself made us grow closer, because he also has been on his path of self-love and self-growth and awareness and all the stuff like that. So it's like there's always this idea in marriage about like we, which it is, but it's not the foundation of it. That foundation is your individuality of who you are. You know what I mean? Your similarities, your differences, whatever. That is what makes y'all. Not making sense. So it's like, you know, you look back and it's not to say there was no. I feel like there's these different forms of love, right? Because you have that like young love when you're like super young and you think that this person is like everything, and you swear you know, I'm in love with this boy, and it's like, no, you're not. But to an extent you are, right? You're like, there's a form of love, you know, whether it's puppy love, whatever it is, you know, there's still a form of love there. But I will say, when it comes to my growth of self-love, it has evolved while I've been in this relationship for 16 years. And that says a lot about the person I'm with. That says a lot about myself more than anything, though. Because the person that you're with cannot change you, cannot make you be aware, cannot make you grow, do any of that. That's some shit you gotta do because you want to do it for yourself. Like, that's the thing. That's what people don't understand. Like, everything that I've done it for myself. Because if I'm not whole, then I can't give all of me. I can't give 100% of me. I can't do that. Because then I'm gonna start, you know, when you have all these voids and you're trying to fill them, then there becomes a conflict with your partner, because both are attacking each other for the voids that they're searching for, but either one, they have nothing to do with each other personally. Most of the times, most of our issues and whatever is coming from our childhood trauma or relationship trauma, whatever the case is. Like, I suffered really bad PTSD because of my relationship that I had when I was a teen. And I suffered for that for a while, you know, and had I not found my way through that within, you know, by myself, you know, it would have taken a toll on my relationship. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like, we have to make sure that, and this is with any relationship, friendships, all that. And we have to, even if we're not whole when we meet this person, if as time goes, that's where you're heading towards, because whether that person is inspiring you because that's what they're doing, that person is simply supporting you, because sometimes that's all we need. We just need the support. We need the support, right? We need somebody to say, hey, you're on the right path, keep going, it's okay, you're going to make mistakes, it's okay, you know what I mean, I get it, you know. And I think that's the most important thing, and that's what I've appreciated about my union, because I feel like we've both been on that heavy, you know. United, we're super powerful, but it's I'm telling you, it's more because of how powerful we are individually. Like, we're the type of people, and this is not to be cocky, but we're the type of people that individually we are a powerful energy in rooms that we walk into, any room, right? And conversations we have with people. And then when we're together, oh my God, it's like a fucking explosion, dude. Like, it's powerful like that. That's how I feel about it, you know, and I love that. And I love that. I really, really fucking love that. And I feel like anybody who knows that, who knows us can attest to that, you know what I mean? But I'm stressing that the only reason is because of our individual power that we hold. So remember, like, nobody's gonna save you. Nobody is gonna fill your voids. Nobody's gonna do anything for you to make you whole but you. That's all. You. Because you're the one that has to do the work. Okay, so regardless of whatever you like, you believe in, right? This has nothing to do with that. I'm saying that's whatever you believe in can be your fuel, right? Where you get your fuel from, whatever, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you are the person that has to do the work. Like, you're the one that has to put in the work every single day. Nobody else but you. So that's what I mean by that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share with y'all. Hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. I'm really looking forward to mine, just to be with my family from New York. It's super, super dope. My parents are meeting my husband's father. They met him for the first time today, which was awesome. Like, they've spoken to him, but I mean, like, physically in person. So that's a beautiful thing. So I'm gonna soak up this weekend. Well, this whole week I have them with us. We have them with us, so I love it. We're celebrating my son's 5th birthday. I'm so excited for that. 5 is big. Just learning a lot as a parent. Like just shifting how you start to speak to them, raise them as they get older. It's just different things. But anyways, that's another conversation. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a good one. And I hope I reach somebody.